Hello and welcome back to Tangle Tower. I'm not gonna be as high. That wrong one didn't need the map. I'm not gonna be as high energy this time because I am slightly tired. So I'm just gonna be like, all right, everything's gonna be happening around me. Yeah.
We spoke to Hawkshaw. I assume she didn't get anything out of you either. I bet that really ticked her off.
Do you and Fitz have anything to do with each other? Other than your initials?
Other than your initials.
We spoke to your daughter Fifi. She's some kind of super intelligent scientist. You must be proud of her.
Okay, nothing. Okay, nothing out of that. Nothing out of that.
Have you seen this book before? Do you know who it belongs to?
I really thought she was gonna say something there.
Damn. Really? Oh yeah, the eye.
We're at the top of the tower, right?
I think so. Why?
Doesn't matter. It's nothing.
Admit to what you're thinking to your partner. Come on. Yeah. Forget where he's kind of going. I'll explore the other rooms in a second. I just want to get everything done with the characters first. Also, what is this?
Quite the stoic statue, isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits.
Okay.
I heard she barely sleeps. An hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky.
What is she dead? What is she wishing she can go to heaven and not be stuck on this mortal plane? What the crap?
314 cases solved. 314.
You don't remember the 14? Die.
Freya Fellow is of great interest to me. I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
Yeah.
I do not wish to do your job for you, Detective.
He's asking he's asking a suspect a question about the murder case. It's what you're just the only reason why you're doing his job is to answer his questions. That's it. It's not. Hey, give it. Hey. It's not like a homework assignment where like you do 99% of the work and then all he does is just slap his name, sign the thing, and goes, done. I'm now presenting this. It's what? Oh my god, I gotta remember this for my review.
I'll say this. He's well suited to physical labor.
That's a nice way to put it.
Fitz spends most of his time alone in the greenhouse.
Are they saying he's buff and I like that? Is that what they're saying? Dumb tired brain can't know what they're saying.
But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers. In secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless. Considerably intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition. No focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
What do you mean, barely? It's still the
Tangle
thing.
Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
first off, I kind of see where you're going, but I also know why they're calling it Tangle Tower, because their families are intertwined with each other, and it's probably a Hatfield and McCoy thing where it's probably like a Hatfield McCoy and Romeo and Juliet situation. So they're tangled in with each other, and they have to learn because they're family. Second, these are towers. I do kind of see, like, it's not Tangle Tower. It shouldn't be Tangle Tower. It should be Tangle Towers with an S, because there's two. Excuse me. Excuse me. Third, these are absolutely not turrets at all.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
Ha! I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that. I was disappointed too. You truly consider this a case file?
What's wrong with it?
No organization, no system.
That's my style.
That works for some people. Oh my god, it's fine. There's organization within the disorganization. Like, I could probably, like, my room is a goddamn mess, and there's only, like, a path, like a visible path on the ground, and yet I still know where everything is in the clutter.
I like seeing everything laid out at once. Yeah, it helps me think.
How quaint.
See? Like that works for people.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
Not yet.
We're working on it.
That's a no, then. Conveniently left anonymous. It's useless until you can prove to whom it concerns. Can you do that?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay, Greb. Dude, is she getting to you? And your insecurities are just now taking over? Or what? Was that... Or what the fuck was that? Also, quit badgering him! He's a detective! Act professional!
Makes quite an impression, doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see a knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not. I conclude whatever stabbed Freya must have been brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
And that is why police have mystics. Or not mystics, psychics.
You got it open. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
You know something! Okay, so I have to keep my eye on you.
It was. Perhaps it's always been empty.
No, you stuttered. Correcting yourself. Okay, so I'm coming back to you whenever I find something.
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Okay, so what happened at the crime scene?
Paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that?
Yes.
How? Because you were told?
This belongs to you, Hawkshaw?
Correct.
And, what is it?
It's my handheld microscope for up-close investigation work.
What do you magnify with it?
Trace particles, dust, oils, clothing fibers.
Have you used it here at Tangle Tower?
I have. I used it to examine the greenhouse only 2 days ago.
Wait, whose is it then? Is it Hawkshaw's or the professor's?
What were you looking for?
That is between myself and my client. The people here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material.
They're basically a country within. This island consisting of 2 families is basically a a country, or a civilization within a country. Think Hawaii and United States.
For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
She does
A
have
book
a point.
from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that.
Okay. So we have to go. I hate him. Just standing there.
I like Flora. I hope she's all right.
Do you think she had anything to do with the murder?
There's no way. She wouldn't willingly cause any additional suffering for anyone. She questioned me,
About what?
my work, the plants, bit of everything.
Did she search the greenhouse?
No, she didn't.
You sure? Maybe she did it when you weren't in there.
No, she hasn't touched it.
How can you tell?
Trust me, I can tell.
So I'm getting conflicting things now.
She was always kind to me. She'd come into the greenhouse when I was working, sometimes by herself, sometimes with Poppy. I think they were just bored at first. Eventually, they started asking questions.
About what?
Poppy wanted to learn about flowers. Freya, she used to ask me about the insects.
Insects?
One of my jobs is to protect plants from things that might eat them. Freya brought me this little glass box, leaves and twigs inside. She'd say, put all the troublemakers in there. Every day I'd put a handful of beetles and other things in the box. Then she'd come along and take it away. I didn't really understand her, but she was always kind.
So the more and more people talk about her, the more and more she's the crux of the family. And how she's just the epicenter. And how everyone's like distant from everyone else, but the only reason why they stick around was her.
Have you met this guy, Fitz? Shifty eyes, doesn't say a lot. Totally suspicious, if you ask me.
That's me.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was joking.
Oh, I see. Fifi doesn't like me.
What did you do?
I'm not sure. If you find out, maybe you can let me know.
Okay.
Penelope knows about birds. You should ask her instead.
Actually, I wanted to ask you about something. There's a plant mentioned on this page, see? Do you have any? In the greenhouse?
No, I don't grow that anymore. I've tried in the past. It's incredibly difficult, even for me. I could never get it to live more than a couple of weeks.
Okay.
This is a good example of how things work. I mix that soil here in the greenhouse. It's made with water from the lake.
And it makes the fruit grow all shiny and
Gemstone-like.
stony.
Sometimes, you never really know what's going to happen.
And what do you do with this
Sometimes.
shiny, inedible fruit?
You look at it.
Good. All right.
It's of no interest to me, but I overheard Poppy and Freya talking about it once.
What were they saying?
They were arguing about something, but I can't remember the details.
Okay.
How odd.
What do you think that is in Flora's hand?
I don't know. It does look like a knife, but Flora wasn't holding anything at all when I saw her after the murder. But There's something bothering me. Something else.
What?
When we went into Flora's room, she wasn't standing in this position.
Well, she probably would have moved around a little bit by then.
She wasn't standing at all. She was kneeling on the floor.
You ever seen this before, Fitz?
No, but I don't normally go into Fifi's room.
That's not where we found it.
Oh, I just thought it looks like it belongs to her. There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue out there?
Not exactly.
Okay, keeping that in mind.
Who gave you that information?
Well,
We don't actually know who it was. We were contacted anonymously.
I see. What happens if the person who contacted you turns out to be the murderer?
I never thought about that.
Honestly, that would be kind of fun. Like a twist, you know?
But we are still detectives, so we would have to put them in jail. Just because they hired us to say to Batman and Joker relationship. It's Batman and Joker relationship.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Yep.
It's an egg. 5 feet.
It was locked. We opened it.
You opened it.
It was
I
empty.
opened it.
Fun story. That belongs to Poppy.
So why is it up on Flora's tower?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Poppy's coming all up.
Nice painting. It gives you a pretty good idea of the layout.
The lake looks like it forms a perfect circle around the island.
It might seem strange to you, but nature is quite capable of producing perfectly geometric forms.
And those mountain cliff things around the outside.
We don't know much about them. They're unscalable. Not even Freya could have gone up there.
What's that?
This painting, it's speculative. There are no photographs from this angle as far as I know.
So Freya just made it up.
Let's call it an informed estimation.
Okay. Okay, I hate you standing there. Okay, so we're getting conflicting information. So there's a room here. There's like a backstory. Let's go left, right, left, right. And we should be on the lookout for Poppy. Freya's room.
Not the kind of lamp I choose for my bedroom, but fair enough.
Cool. Looks like old mining equipment or something. That painting is really something.
Yeah.
Why should you want to move over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
Oh, there is.
It's a photograph.
Is it? It is! Photo of painting, a small photograph of Freya's abstract painting. A piece of adhesive tape is stuck on it. Lines have been drawn with black ink around the edges. Ooh. Okay.
A pillow with a hawk pattern.
It's a cushion.
Yeah, but that doesn't look right. Look at the last box.
I think it's a barbarium.
A what?
Come again?
Yeah, I withdrew. What?
See the leaves twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
We just talked about that.
Right there.
No, that's a bear. I thought it was a cat.
Looks pretty rest.
He's had a rough couple of days.
No, the characters are talking like it's alive.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight. And just little trinkets.
Let's leave them alone.
It's a fish, I think.
That's what it looks like.
I think it looks more like a whale.
Fine, whale.
Good idea, shark.
Make up your mind!
That painting is really maybe there's a smaller
It's a photograph.
Yep.
Drawings taped up on the wall.
What's that one on the left?
looks like two people standing together in a garden. One of them's holding a red rose.
Freya's drawing a drawing of a man standing with a woman in a garden. He's holding a red rose. A drawing of Fifi, a drawing of Detective Hawkshaw. Okay. Fifi's room.
Suspect. Don't think you can get out these questions just because you're a bear.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Save it for the judge.
I don't know what that drink is, but I bet it's 99% sugar.
Probably.
I read you the ingredients, but there's nothing written on the can.
That's even worse.
Oh yeah, then it's 100% sugar.
Looks like a microscope, a big one.
Can I touch it?
Oh, god damn.
I'm not sure this is a microscope.
Horizontally slide the four magnifying correct positions.
I guess that's wrong.
The four lenses all have different magnification strengths, so they must each have a specific position along the rail.
This is 1, this is 2, this is 6 away. Maybe? No.
You need to magnify different parts of the image, so it would line up into the shape of the key. Looks like you might need to overlap some little lenses too.
I know. That's basically done. Basically, put that on over here. Check that.
Nothing.
Damn. You want to close up, start by finding vice versa.
Okay. That.
Nothing.
Damn.
You want to close up all the gaps on the spine of the key. Get it all to line up. Start by finding the parts that are too small and make them bigger,
Okay.
or vice versa.
That.
Nothing.
Damn.
You want to start by finding vice versa.
Damn. Okay.
Just gonna rest my brain.
Yeah, I.
He's got something in here.
What is this?
Relationships. And alchemy symbols.
Did you notice his thumb on here?
Hawkshaw.
Freya?
Mm-hmm. And Fifi herself.
Professional snoop.
Chandeliers. Extra fancy.
I don't know. They just seem old-fashioned to me. Plus, they're kind of dusty.
Okay.
That's a whole lot of books.
Yep.
What's that big book at that desk?
Looks like something Fifi's been writing.
A diary!
Is it a
I hope not. It's just a bunch of notes about her microbiology experiments.
Damn. Okay. Well. Up to here. Workshop. Oh, hello. New person.
A hammock. It's kind of worn out.
I would like to describe it as lived in.
Pufferfish. Yep, pufferfish.
Yes. It's also a lamp, for some reason.
It's Earth.
If Earth was made of paper, you'd be thought of gentle pink light.
Well, that's
It's a magic lamp. Can we summon a genie?
please.
If we get really stuck, sure. That's not a massive shell. Do you think this little crab is inside?
I hope so.
What is it?
Isn't it?
What does he do?
Well, if you tell too many lies, he hears at the end of your bed in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Oh.
A little hand-painted statue.
How can you tell it's hand-painted?
Well, the paint's are right there on the desk. Also, I mean, no offense, but you can just tell.
Yeah, you can tell. Wooden carving of a man holding a sword. The model has been hand-painted, but the paint is not skillfully applied. Yellow, blue, black, and white paints were found near. So no red.
It's a drinking horn.
Let's get drunk!
Is it ale? Or mead, maybe?
Grub, I like the way you think.
Right now, it's just full of dust.
Damn!
Nice. A real treasure chest.
No, I'm not to get the map.
How do you know there's treasure there?
My house may be locked. As long as there's a treasure map hanging directly above it.
Oh, never mind, I got it. Oh, hey.
What's the deal with that painting on the front?
Sure.
More
We
puzzles.
should check that treasure map too.
Ah, so... Kelpie Tree Rock. I-4. God damn it, I-4. I'm just gonna try all the directions. H-I... nope, one too many.
That's something.
Damn.
Did you check the treasure map we lose? What about that painting just south?
Let's try west.
Still locked.
I think there's a connection between the painting and the treasure map.
Yeah.
Like they're different versions of the same thing, maybe.
Yes, the only thing that's troubling me is the direction. Like... no. It has to be I, because it's the only one, because the... this is wrong. It could be also this one, but let's try this one. All of the directions first.
That was incorrect.
The padlock has 3 different inputs. A letter, a number, and a compass direction.
Right.
Just a grid reference on that.
Okay. We're back at the beginning. So it's E3. Ha! E3. Nice.
That was incorrect.
Padlock just a grid reference.
Okay.
That was
Padlock just a grid reference.
That was
Just a grid reference.
that was
Just a grid reference.
Is it Kelpie, then the birds, then the tree, then the rock? Because if so, there's no such combination that works.
Let's take a break.
Yeah. Doesn't want to.
A map with a dotted line and an X mark on it.
That's a very boring way to describe a treasure map. You get a good view of the lake from here.
I tried to get the mask.
An old wooden mask.
Here we go.
Probably cursed.
Properly cursed. Yeah.
Sir?
Say
Can
that.
you hear me? I'm Private Detective Warren. I have some questions for you.
Mysterious name. I'd rather like it. Felix, hello, at your beck and call.
And, this is my colleague, Sally.
Perfectly great as well.
Thanks.
If you would, Mr. Fellow, we really have to ask about it.
I must say I'm rather jealous of you two.
Oh yeah. Why is that?
Out here, solving mysteries, exploring new places, uncovering secret rooms, hidden treasures. That's what life is all about.
Secret rooms?
Generally speaking, you know, that sort of thing.
So there is a secret room.
So, Felix, what exactly do you, do?
Is it not obvious? I'm an explorer. Explorer/treasure hunter. Yes, well, best in the world.
We're talking like curse statues, spike pits.
It's a little more sophisticated than that. But I've
Sure.
certainly seen my share of danger, if that's what you're asking.
And, if I may ask, when did you retire?
You listen here. I may be between ventures right now, but it's simply not in my nature to stay in one place for too long. I go wherever the winds of destiny take me.
Don't you live here with your wife and daughter?
Yes, well, the fellow family has certain loyalties, and with Flora the way she is,
Nothing wrong with raising a family, Mr. Fellow.
don't misunderstand me. Fiona and Flora are my entire world. They are the greatest treasure of all.
Uh-huh.
Why on earth would you want to know about that?
The murder of Freya Fellow. The reason we're here?
Ah, right. Nasty business. Very unfortunate. I regret that I can't be of any help, but I wish you all the best in your investigation.
Hear that, Grimoire? We're done here. Let's go.
It's a simple question, Felix. I'm sure you're up to it.
Well, there's not much to tell. Mostly, I was in my room by myself, working on Flora's, working on a project.
Your room is quite close to Flora's tower. You didn't hear anything unusual?
What qualifies as unusual?
What have you got?
It was dusk. A feeling lingered in the air. Malevolent, perhaps. Uncertain as life itself.
Abridged version, please.
Right, fine. I heard someone heading down the stairs, just outside my room. The footsteps were calm, orderly, so I thought nothing of it. Shortly afterward, I heard a second set of footsteps, going the same way. This time I could tell just from the sound that something was wrong. So I looked out into the hallway. I got a glimpse of Poppy disappearing down the staircase to the floor below. Didn't know what to make of it, to be honest. I thought perhaps she'd had a disagreement with Fitz, as I know those two are close. So I looked into his room, just in case, but it was empty, as was the garden beyond his window. Back in the hallway, I bumped into a very concerned-looking Penelope. She was heading up Fellow Tower to find Professor Pointer, so I escorted her. We went into Flora's room. Poor Freya was laying on the floor. Fiona, Poppy, Fitz, and Pointer were there already. Flora, too, of course. Soon enough, everyone else made their excuses and left.
Including you?
Not I. I stayed. Flora needed me.
Okay. Well, we got some more things. We got another person. We explored how many more rooms? 1, 2, 3 more rooms. Ugh. God, this game is addictive for me because I'm like, ooh, I just want to keep playing. But it's at the 35 mark, and I should be going to bed. Fifi in a workshop. Right. Florence Tower.
Ooh, so that gives me head. Ooh.
Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked it, please leave a like. And if you guys really liked it, subscribe. I am going to play the shit out of this. Probably, like, this and, like, Papers, Please and Monsters Camp a lot because I forgot how funny that game was. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I've also played Helltaker, League of Legends. Press the button. Henry Stickmin and Skeletak, along with others, but I'm just gonna list those 5 for now. But with that, I will see you guys in the next issue. See ya.